PAMSIS this year. And it is my pleasure to speak of the year 2009. And I would start that by saying thank you to the Deputy Mayor and Council for your work over the past year. I would be remiss if I didn't thank our town administrator and staff for their support each and every day. A great burden of responsibility is not only on the shoulders of council, but on our very efficient staff as well. There are too many of you who contributed significantly for me to single out any one. Simply to say to the staff and council, please accept a sincere thank you for all you do. As I look back at 2009, much has been accomplished. We started the year with a 17% increase in our tax base. The good news was a decrease in tax rate by almost 4 cents. Another good news story is that since our growth has once again increased by over 15% in 2009, we are proposing to reduce the tax rate for a further 2.2 cents for 2010, bringing a total of almost 6 cents reduction in the tax rate since 2008. The debt service cost ratio is the lowest in the history of PAMSIS. It now stands at 8.4%, down from 22+%. With the exception of the Qplex, the town will not borrow any money to finance 2010 capital projects. We will be spending $2.4 million on streets and sidewalks, $1 million more than last year. $1.5 million will be spent on the Vincent Road upgrades, including sidewalks and traffic lights. The fire department budget approved with 6% increase that includes an additional 1 full-time firefighter position for a part of the year. PAMSIS share is now $1.8 million, or 55% of the total fire budget of $3.4 million. The police budget, approved at $4.3 million, represents a 4.3 increase. PAMSIS share now at 57.3% is slightly higher than last year due to almost 4 kilometers of new roads in 2009. Our total share of the police budget is $2.5 million. The increase for 2010 represents 0.8 of 1 cent on the tax rate. The past year has had some challenges that required much discussion. During these discussions, debate was sometimes vigorous, but you as a council make me proud, because at the end of the day, you were and are a team, and you rose to the occasions. Looking to the future, this council has had to make some major decisions. Due to escalating construction costs, those decisions would have not been less expensive had we delayed moving forward. If PAMSIS was to avoid a bottleneck in community services, these decisions had to be made, or our residents would be without the services that they have come to expect and enjoy. As a town, we are not afraid to make changes. Therefore, we have moved from the study stage to the action stage by putting shovels in the ground for the Qplex. This energy-efficient, environmentally friendly, multi-purpose facility with walking track, pool, conference center, YMCA, daycare, and an NHL ice surface will open in 2010 in time for a fall startup. The private and corporate community continues to show great interest in the sponsorship of various aspects of the Qplex, which is successfully moving the financial campaign forward towards its goal. The dog park, thanks to sponsor Homestar for the next 12 years, is in demand and used in all kinds of weather with very positive reports. Again, thanks to Toyota for very generously their contribution to the Qplex for the Zamboni and 2 vehicles over the next 10 years. And now today, another major good news announcement that Moosehead has sponsored the conference center. I'm going to digress just slightly, if you allow me, from my notes. And I just want to say that Moosehead is the sole sponsor of the conference center, and Moosehead will be the signature venue in the region, hosting a wide spectrum of business meetings, community groups, private functions, and special events. This year is this is a well-respected company with dedicated employee base, and we are honored and pleased to align with them on this ambitious venture. The conference center is 4,000 square feet, could be expanded to 17,000 square feet of dedicated space when converted to the ice surface as well. 300 guests, will accommodate 300 guests for dining, and 500 as a theater. So this is a great news story, and we certainly do thank Moosehead for their interest in this. These 3 announcements in themselves represent hundreds of thousands of dollars. In the next weeks and months ahead, more announcements are expected. In summary, the Qplex continues to be on budget and expected to finish on time. The new $16 million nursing home is fully on stream and has only been on for a short time, but it already has a long waiting list. Shannock's property is also well underway for our 2010 opening, with a complete retirement living campus, including a nursing home. We look forward to phase 2, starting in 2011, with completion in 2012. Included in this phase will be level 2 beds and a professional center. During the past summer, the water distribution system was expanded to the Hampton Road through Autumn Avenue. We look to the continuation of our potable water distribution throughout the town in the coming years. 2010 will see the sewer system extend from Hampton Road to the Palmer Brook Road. Additional funds will be injected into roads and sidewalks according to priority ratings. 2009 saw the upgrades to Civic Center washrooms to meet public washroom and disabled standards, as well as kitchen renovations and electrical upgrades are planned for 2010. The library continues to move forward with plans for a new or expanded facility located on the present site. The site has been determined, but much has to be done before soil can be broken. There is much more that could be said. Be it sufficient to say that the fiscal position of Quispamsis is solid. The tax rate is reasonable and still one of the lowest in the provinces for a town of its size. Quispamsis is constantly keeping up with the changing times. This council has been and will continue to be forward-thinking and doing our best to be all-inclusive. During the budget process, your council and staff examined all requests and services, and increases in several areas are addressed in this budget. Once again, my personal thanks to staff and council for your support and moving Quispamsis forward. To all residents, staff, and council, to you and on your behalf, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all.